There's this one simple rule that when you follow it, it makes everything in your life easier. Your relationships, your work, your finances, your happiness. It's called the 1% rule, and it was popularized by this author, James Clear. And basically, the 1% rule states that over time, the majority of our big successes come from small daily wins. In other words, if we can just improve our lives by 1% each day, well then at the end of the year, we will have improved our lives by 365%. And that's huge. So for instance, if you want to be a millionaire, one way to do that is to save 1 million. But how do you get there? Well, you just need to save an extra $1,000 a month. And how do you do that? Well, you just need to save an extra $100 a week. And how do you do that? Well, you just need to save an extra $20 a day. See, that's not that hard, and that's the power of the 1% rule. For example, every single day I try to read 1 page of a self-improvement book. That's not much, right? 1 page, that's like less than 1%. But over the course of a year, I will have read 365 pages of these books. That's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that I would not have otherwise had. Another example, every single day I try to walk up 1 extra flight of stairs. That's not much, right? 1 flight of stairs, that's like less than 1%. But over the course of a year, I will have walked up 365 extra flights of stairs. And that's actually quite a lot of exercise. Now here's the best part about the 1% rule. By setting these small goals for ourselves, we trick our brains into doing things that we would not normally do. You see, our brains are wired to want to take the path of least resistance. We don't want to exert too much energy or effort because remember, evolutionarily speaking, we are kind of lazy. So what the 1% rule does is it tricks our brains by making the starting effort so small that it feels like we don't even have to think about it. It's like, oh yeah, 1 page of reading, sure, why not? 1 flight of stairs, yeah, no problem. But because of the 1% rule at the end of the year, we end up doing things that we never thought we could do. We trick our brains into becoming better. You see, the 1% rule works both ways. You can either use it to do more of the bad things in life, or you can use it to do more of the good things in life. For example, you could say, okay, I'm gonna watch 1 more TikTok video. Or you could say, okay, I'm gonna read 1 more page of that self-improvement book. You could say, okay, I'm gonna send 1 more spam text message to that person. Or you could say, okay, I'm gonna walk 1 more flight of stairs. The choice is yours. But whatever you choose, remember, small things in life compound over time. So choose wisely. All right, thanks. Bye.